What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a happy holidays. This is a bit of a different intro than I usually do. There's gonna be two intros to this episode of Dying Light. I'm actually recording this on a different day that I'm recording the episode. But to let you guys know, the last episode, there was gonna be that episode that came out, but then there was a session that I had recorded. And this is kind of where the bad news is. I pretty much had a almost 3-hour session, and none of the game audio was recorded for some reason. Even though in the moment it looked good on the back end. Once I was editing it, it was just mute for some reason. So, sort of good news is that for those interested in still watching that without the audio, I am going to be posting that on the Patreon for you guys. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I did kind of go back in the editing and find all of, like, the key moments that happened during the session. So I did write down a synopsis, and I will be kind of referring to that before this episode actually starts. For those that are interested in the Yap session and just want gameplay, I will put a timestamp to when that starts at this moment. So feel free to, like, just, I guess, jump ahead and then miss out on almost 3 hours worth of story information. I don't know, but I will do that just so you guys know where to go. But I did do a synopsis, so we will be getting into that. I believe in the last episode that was recorded for YouTube, we had finally met the Exiles, and we started working with them. I know we met Sven Selby, who Sven was working with. She was the redhead who was very, like, technologically advanced, I guess, in the group. And then Lydia, who was sort of like the leader of the group, who didn't really trust us much, and we did need to kind of gain her trust. So in this last episode that I've recorded, we were doing a lot of work with that group. It started out, we had to go on some sort of, like, mission for Selby. She wanted us to replace all of the Baron's relay towers with transmitters to tap into his radio signal and see what him and his men kind of are like up to and what they're planning at all times. Just a way to get, like, communication to the inside. We spent a good chunk of that running around because we had grabbed one of the radios off of one of the dead soldiers of theirs, which did act as a transmitter, but there were 3 towers in total, so a nice little chunk of the beginning was us running around going to find these transmitters that I believe could only be found at military convoys. So again, we were just kind of running around to different military convoys collecting these transmitters. But once we got that settled, we were able to tap into the Baron's comms. We were able to listen to what the Baron's men were talking about and what they were planning. Turns out one of the first things we hear when we tap into their radios is that they're planning on blowing up the town hall, which is where our old group, Jacob, and all those people are at. It's pretty much where the sheriff used to lead before she abandoned everybody and started working for the Baron. Go figure, turns out the Baron's men are now trying to bomb town hall, so I wonder where they got that information that a bunch of people were held up inside this building. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's still a mystery, so we'll figure it out. But we did warn Jacob and his men. We did take the basement entrance to the town hall where they were planting all of the C4 charges. We were able to take out the Baron's men and disarm all the C4. So town hall safe. We protected everyone. Once again, we were the hero. Yippee! After we saved the town hall, we pretty much exit. And relay the information to Olivia, who is the woman we're working with since the beginning. She's helping us collect a lot of the Chimera blood to get stronger, to increase our beast mode. She did say after we filled her in on pretty much everything that had just happened that she did find another Chimera. So we head over there, a nice little chunk of time, because I think it did take me like 2 or 3 tries to beat this Chimera, but we did get it. We got a couple beast points from it, so we upgraded a couple of the skill tree points with that. After we beat the Chimera, we we inject one of the syringes into us. If you guys remember, it's like a gun that we kind of dissect, like the the Chimera blood from. And there's 2 vials. We injected one into us. We gave the other to Olivia. She says she'll examine it, she'll analyze it, and then she'll see what it tells us. So I don't know what that's gonna happen with that. I don't know where that's gonna lead. So I guess we'll see in this coming part or further down the road. I'm hoping some of these smaller details too, especially at least the ones that I highlighted, they do get answered. That's kind of my hope. But we did give her one of the Chimera vials, so she said she will examine it. Right after we speak with Olivia, she drives off, because she was still kind of just located around the spot that the Chimera was. I don't know why. I mean, there's infected walking around. It's the apocalypse, essentially. So she was just chilling by the truck. And after we talked to her, she drove off. Sven, with his telepathy skills, gets into our head, tells us that the Baron's men were actually attacked by a third-party group, just some bandit group, while they were doing some undisclosed research at a nearby school. Sven tells us this, and Lydia knows. Lydia's kind of backing Sven in this whole, I guess, procedure. So she's kind of encouraging us to go out and meet up with one of the exile scouts named Ray. He's been kind of scouting everything. He's the one that gave him the information that they were doing research at the school, that the bandits kind of came in, busted down, and kind of infiltrated the school. And so they saw this as an opportunity for me, Kyle Crane, me specifically, to go in the school and kind of collect the research that they were doing. So we get there, we meet up with Ray. He's kind of hunkered in the back of an abandoned bus, kind of just scoping the place out with telescopes. Not telescopes. I don't know why I said plural, just one telescope. But we get to talking with him. He fills us in on everything that's happening. And then we go into the school. We use an entrance that he said was the safest option, I think. So we do that. He tells us that in the meanwhile, he's going to go find a ride for when we take the research and escape. So we kind of go off on separate ways. I enter the school. When I tell you, this part specifically took me between half an hour to an hour just clearing out the school full of zombies. I'm not even joking. A nice chunk of the recording, probably a third of the session at least, was spent within this school zone. So you guys didn't miss much there. I did just kind of loot a lot. I did find a couple of new upgraded equipment pieces, gloves, new helmets and stuff. So you'll see that, I'm sure, in the upcoming part. So we make our way to the inner school zone where they were doing this research area. It's kind of an indoor gym area with a more wide space for them to set up all this equipment. And all of the Baron's men, scientists that were in there, we take them out. There were 5 pieces of research data that we needed to collect that were kind of just scattered around the room. So we collect all of those, and one of the research pieces is actually within a locked room. It ends up being like a scientist who's alive that's within this locked room, and he pretty much says he'll give us the key to the main archive if we help him get out alive. So we clear out an escape route for him, which was pretty close by, to be honest. It didn't take that long. We get him out alive. We give him to Ray, who now has he's got a truck, I guess, that he stole. And so they go off. The scientist, Dr. What's his name? Dr. Camilo Marin. He's, again, one of the Baron scientists, but he was willing to work with us and the exiles. So we give him to Ray, and they go off after the scientist, gives us the key card to the main archive. We go back in, get the last piece of data from the main archive. Turns out, after we get the last bit of information from the main archive, we find out that the Baron's men and the scientists are researching. The research was regarding finding an appropriate host organism that's capable of producing high concentrations of a certain protein called heliostrin, in order to double GSB extraction, which I believe is the stuff that we're getting from the chimeras and we're injecting into us. So that's what we find out from this research data. Right after we get the last bit of data from the main archive, more of bandits just kind of rush into the gym area from one door. So the way it's set up is there's 2 gym doors on opposing sides, And on the one side, the bandits kind of just storm in, and then on the other side, the Baron's men storm in, and we're kind of in the back area where, like, the main archive, it's like a locker. And so they just get into just like a straight up firefight. We have to kind of like sneak around. I'm sure you could fight these people, but at this point I didn't know where the last checkpoint was at, and I wasn't trying to die. So I sneak around back behind where the Baron's men came from, and I exit through one of like the side doors. Pretty much like didn't trigger any alarms. I was super stealthy, you know what I'm saying? We did have to kill 2 security guards outside because we needed to take one of their trucks. So we did kill a couple of the Baron security guards that were out on the side entrance, take one of the vehicles. We drive back to the Exiles area in that cave portion and talk to Lydia, kind of fill her in on what's going on. We tell her that we found a scientist at this school that we sent back with Ray, and it turns out Ray never returned. So now him, and this is where we leave off too, so this was like towards the end of the session. We leave off with Lydia pretty much tasking us to go back out and look for Ray, to find Ray and the scientist guy. Obviously very important if we want to get any tidbit of information more on what the Baron is doing. Obviously, having one of his scientists, kind of working with us would be huge. So that's where we left off, guys. It's going to be like a 2-hour, 52-minute long session that I will be putting up on the Patreon uncut. Again, if that's something you're interested in. But thought I'd just give this, like, long-winded recap. I know I'm reaching probably around, like, 12 to 15 minutes at this point, but there was a lot that happened. Again, it was a 3-hour session, so I figured I'd at least give you guys a bit of a rundown before the video. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoy this next part. I'm enjoying this series. Hope you guys are too. Peace. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dying Light. This is episode 8 now, although it'll technically be episode 7, because if you guys did see the long-winded recap before this episode, you'll know I had recorded an almost 3-hour session that didn't pick up any of the in-game audio, so it's got subtitles on. My commentary is still there. I did mention that I still uploaded that uncut to Patreon if that is something you guys are interested in. If you guys aren't interested in that, I still gave like a 10 to 15 minute long rundown, kind of synopsis of what happened at the very beginning, if you saw that, if you did watch that. So I'm not going to yap too much about what happened, but again, that is on the Patreon. It's unfortunate that happened, but you know, sometimes these technical issues happen and you got to take them in stride. But if you guys are interested in getting these uncut early, along with exclusive content, I just also uploaded a couple of Patreon exclusives to the Patreon of Dying Light, focusing a lot on the side stories and stuff, so that's usually what I post over there, again, if that's something you're interested in. Other than that, guys, let's get into part 8 now. I think we pretty much left off in the Exiles Cave anyway, and I'm pretty sure the last YouTube episode ended off in the Exiles Cave, so it's almost like nothing happened, even though 3 hours at least worth of content, not even counting the Patreon stuff, did occur. So what mission do they have us on now? School's out. Yes, I have to look for Ray and Camillo. Let's do that. Ray and Camillo were introduced in the last episode. Again, I go over who those people are in the synopsis at the beginning. I highly recommend checking that out. How far are they? Oh, they're not that far. Yeah. They're at a lab or something? Is that what it said? Ugh. Ah! That wasn't one of the grabbable branches. Shit. What stuff do I have? Yes, also check this out, guys. My grappling hook is epic now. I upgraded that in the Patreon exclusive episode, I believe. So now I should be able to... Hold on, let's see if this works. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this shit's still ass. this grappling hook is still kind of bad, I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably good for stuff like this, though. Nope. Alright, they gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, that's a big boy over there, huh? Who's back there? Oh my god, this is very sus, guys. Oh god, alright, so we're just gonna go get right into it. Any scrap? Any scrap? Shit. I'm gonna have to take this guy out. Stunned him. Stunned him. Oh, there you go. Ran out of stamina just at the right time. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god, I can't replenish my stamina fast enough. Hold on, have him. Here he comes. Don't run out of stamina. Nah, I'm not using the beast mode on him. He's already finished. He's finito. He's already done for. He's not even worth it. Oh no! Ray!
Holy shit. Poor bastard.
Oh my god, he got
What the fuck
impaled!
is Camilo?
It went through the truck! It was a lamppost or something. Damn, rip Ray.
Tracks.
What's crazy is that what's crazy is that like people who only watching the YouTube episodes will never know Ray. He was in a whole episode. Where's it at? It looks like I can. Oh, there it is, up there. Open window. Got it. We're in. All right, but we should still probably be in and out of this place before
Lydia, I found the car.
Before
I'm
dark.
sorry. Ray didn't make it. I haven't found the scientist yet, but I'll keep looking.
Poor Ray. Let's hope that scientist is still alive. We're coming to help.
Yeah, let's
Please
hope.
be careful.
I wonder if the Barons guys killed him because maybe they figured like he was like a traitor or something. That one's definitely alive. You know what I'll do to that one? And then we kick him. And then we kick him until he's dead. And then we keep kicking him. And then we search him. Oh. Alright. Oh, wait! Is this Ray? Oh! Hold on. Is that Ray? I thought Ray got impaled. Ray had that same haircut. He still had nothing, though. Why was there a marker on him? Oh, he was the last one, I think. There's his traces. I want to follow them just so they don't despawn again and like bug out. But also, like, I want to explore more. Like, look, there's like more scraps and food over here. Alright. I think we're good though. Usually those white dots show up if there's something around that's lootable. Oh, Dr. Camilo!
What the fuck happened?
Ray was taking it slow, trying to avoid the infected, when a big one came out of nowhere and threw this telephone pole right through the windshield and...
You can tell me later.
Oh,
right now,
that's
we
what
need to get you
happened.
the hell out of here. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm okay. I got lucky.
I thought he like
Camilo.
skirted off the road or something and just like ran into it.
Is it really you?
Oh, but good
I
Lydia's
always wondered
here.
if you
We don't
made
even have to take him back to the exile
We
hideout.
survived.
There's
But we'll
Sven and
talk
Selby
later. We're
too.
not safe here. Take Camilo and head back to the cave. Kyle, thank you. What you did today could change everything. Sven was right. I need to start trusting people if we're going to survive.
That's right. You need to start trusting me. I've done so much for you, Lydia. And for you to be treating me like this is despicable, honestly. What am I saying? How do you know Camilo?
So, you and Camilo are
That is actually a
friends.
very interesting question.
Not exactly friends. Like you, many of us were test subjects, and Camilo was the scientist assigned to us. But unlike most of the Baron's men, He treated us like human beings.
Okay, so, alright, so she can vouch for Camillo then.
He developed the infusions we used to keep us from turning.
Even though he did do test subjects on them, which
He
was...
experimented with various mycota
I mean...
to see which was most effective.
And it worked?
Yes, but not without consequences. We suffered many genetic mutations. But while our bodies changed, we didn't lose who we were.
So they were like kind of like prototypes to what I guess I am.
Plan?
I know the Baron needs to be stopped, but we're not ready to take him on yet.
I can just control it better.
Perhaps with Camilo's help, we will be. He helped us to discover and develop our telepathic abilities, and I'm hoping he can help us evolve them even further. His research may hold the breakthrough we need. I'll reach out if anything comes of it. In the meantime, my people could really use your help.
I like the exiles.
And Kyle,
I'll continue doing work for him.
I apologize
No problem.
for being so prickly. But trust doesn't come easy to me. Just know I appreciate everything you've done for us.
I'll work
Take
with you on
this
one occasion.
as a token of gratitude.
Oh, sick!
Thanks.
I'll work with you on one occasion. You get that tweaker out of the cave. That man who's always talking to himself.
Olivia, do you copy?
You get him out of there, and I'm in.
What's up, Kyle?
I liberated a scientist eager to escape the Baron. And get this, he and the leader of that new settlement I've been working with have a history. The scientist's name is Dr. Camilo Marin. He knows what the Baron's up to and wants to help us out.
Dr. Marin. He's one of the Baron's top scientists.
Ooh.
2 years ago, he suddenly just disappeared. This might just be the
He's
break
not
we
just
needed.
any scientist, guys.
So there's more. I grabbed the data drive from the lab. Figured you might find something useful on it.
And you're just telling me this now? That could have all the answers we've been looking for. Meet me at the cement factory. It's in the industrial area.
Yeah, alright.
Risking your life again?
We've talked about this. I do the scouting, you do the killing. I think I found another one.
Yeah, alright. Alright, that is a crazy gun. Let me check that out real quick. Let's go to my gun. How does it compare just to the regular, like, level 6 pistol? Holy shit! That's a lot of damage. Yo, that is a good weapon, and it doesn't deteriorate either. I don't know what good the horn does. Oh. Oh shit, it was a trap. It was a trap, guys. We're out of there.
Kyle, I've intercepted more enemy audio. It sounds like the Baron's testing his creature's territorial instincts.
Bro, there's so much stuff happening right now.
The Baron wants to see how long it takes them to take control of an area.
Ah!
Isn't there a settlement in that zone?
Who's this now?
That's all part of the experiment.
What's that? Volatile hive. What stuff is that? What kind of loot is that?
Baron's treating that settlement like a testing ground.
He's the worst bloody monster of all. We need to do something.
Check our 6. Oh, hey, yo, what the hell? Did one of them just try jumping on the back of us and then, like, trip over the bed of the truck or something? What you mean? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna park right there. I'm gonna fuel up for when we head out. Boom, actually, I was doing pretty good on fuel. And then I'm just gonna jump this crate. Alright, what's up? Oh, we're driving away from the area, or what's
Kyle,
going on?
Finally. Do you have the data?
Yep.
Wow, this is big. I can't wait to dig into it.
Great. Wait, why are we meeting here again?
I found a lead on another chimera. According to my information, you should find it somewhere in this factory. Be careful. It could be a trap. I'll be at the monastery.
The next
And
chimera.
don't forget to bring me a sample.
Got it. See you there.
The next chimera, guys. I think I... Alright, so we actually need to be here. But, like, dude, it's gonna turn nighttime. I feel it. Any second. Dude, I don't know if I'm equipped for, like, a chimera fight right now, though. I do have some solid weapons right now. I'm not gonna lie. Put this on this class, to be honest. Alright, whatever. Ugh! That was higher than I thought. Dang, it's starting to rain, too. This game has a pretty dope weather system, I will say. I like the rain effect over, like, the filter. It's like... It's just immersive enough without being annoying. Where does it say on the map? But this time I have something for her to knowledge is power. Oh, we get some gauntlets for this. Man, I hope this chimera isn't too annoying. What about over here? What's over here? There it is, guys. There it is. Shit. This is not the weapon to be having. This is a solid enough weapon. Actually, let me put my I'm pulling this gun back out. 1,438 damage. Are you shitting me right now? Of course I'm using it at some point. But for now, I'll use this until it's banged up. Damn. Oh wait, no, we actually can we can repair a couple more times. Alright, got a few of those. I like being prepared before a chimera fight, guys. Take. Baron's research memo. I have a bunch of these little, like, tapes that I need to listen to back at Olivia's place. Oh, wait, hold on. Investigate. Oh, no. Oh, whose grandma is this? Whose grandma? What does she do? What does she do? Come here. Come here. Come here. Where do they go? Matriarch. Bro, I don't like that name. Alright, we have to... It's dark in here. Where's she at? Where's this old woman at? There she is. Come on! Oh no! Is this you? Oh shit, actually. Hold on. Can you hop down, Kyle? There she is. We got her. She's got the same mechanics as... Oh, you know why I can't swing it? Wait. Let me craft more of these. Crap, I can only craft one. Bro, I can't see anything in here. Oh my god, they don't call her the matriarch for no reason, guys. This is a bad run. Where are you? Are you up here? Reveal yourself. Don't know. Golly. We did some damage there, though. We did do some damage there. Where? Where was he? Where was she at? Was she over by me? Is she, like, hiding? Shut up. Oh, wait. I know it was dead anyway. That whole run was pretty terrible, to be honest. The first run's usually bad because I have to kind of download, like, what they even do. Where is she at? She's up in the rafters? I dodged it. I dodged it. She's strong, but her swings are slow. If you pay attention, you can definitely dodge it. Where's she at? Where's she at? She's on one of these levels. Crying like a bitch. Hold on. Just a little bit at a time, guys. A little bit at a time. As long as my weapons keep up. Golly. I'm at least raising my beast meter with that. There it is. And then there it is. Yeah, she don't want it. She does not want this. Next time I hit my beast gauge, it's over for her. They don't want me touching her right now. They're acting aggressive. They're acting out. They need to be stopped. Oh my god! No, 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 no! Oh, dude. We had it. I mean, at least it respawns us with half the meter, but man, that's bogus. Oh my gosh! Nah, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? Get back over here. No, 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 no! Oh my god, how did I throw that one off of me? Get back up here. Oh my god, there she is. Ew. Yeah, I'm getting real into this right now. She is, like, so close. Come on! Ah! I started. It was all hands at that point. It was all hands at that point. I should, like, increase my, there it is. Look sensitivity. Put that up to, like, 14. Put this on 13. Yeah, sure. Adaptive triggers. I mean, I don't like adaptive triggers at all, so... And then what's this? I don't know about... I don't give a fuck about that. I just know I don't like, I hate haptic fucking feedback. Damn, she's on me now. Now she's aggressive. There she is. No! Come on! Come on! Not like this! Not like this! Come on! Come on! Come on! There we go. Bro, that's literally... I've seen that animation before. There was a military convoy, one of the Patreon exclusives I had to clear out, and there was that exact animation that I had to use for one of those. All that, just for that animation? Nah, I'm not having it. Golly, though, that took, what, 5 tries? 4 or 5 tries? I knew raising my sensitivity a little bit would help because she was, like, sneaking around me. She kept sneaking behind me and stuff. I needed a quick way to, like, look at her.
It's down.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Did you grab my sample?
Got it right here.
Great. Bring it to me.
Anything else in here that I can...
Info from this disc by then.
Let me pick up the fanny packs. That's crazy. Look at her. She looks just like the other Chimera. Like, does she not? The Chimera that we fought on that, like, foggy island. And it was like a sort of similar moveset too. Alright, can we get out of here though? We can leave now. Yeah, it's always so good to see, like, the outside world again in this game when you have to spend, like, a certain duration indoors, like under tunnels or in, like, warehouses. And then you come out and it's broad daylight. It feels so refreshing. And I have a truck. That took a lot out of me, guys, that boss fight. I was really not having... I was not trying to have that boss fight take up, like, most of this video. I hate when that happens, when, like, I have to spend, like, most of a video in just one area because I can't get past a boss or whatever. That's never fun. Not much progress gets made. But we're going back to Olivia, so you know what we can do once we get back to Olivia's place is check those tapes, too. I mean, I act like I haven't been in this place before. But to be honest, I only know of the one entrance. Isn't there, like, another entrance up here, over here, though? Isn't that an open... Yeah, that's an open window. I can get up that way. I just need to figure out how. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. $450 experience lost. Shit. Hey, at least it spawned us in the castle. In the little castle building.
Olivia, I'm back.
That's crazy. That's crazy that just happened to me.
Kyle, you've got to see this.
Let me read the
You won't
tapes.
believe what I found.
What?
I've been combing through historical data, and it looks like the military used gas against the infected before. One was called Blue Mist, and it worked like a sedative.
Ooh.
I think I remember that from back in Haran. There was this cult there that the infected wouldn't attack.
That was in the
It turned out they
expansion.
were
We didn't
using
play
some kind
that.
of military-grade gas.
The Baron has since made some advancements. He developed a
But now it's a red gas.
that provokes unbridled fury.
Like waving a red cape in front of a bull.
Exactly. That's how you lured that chimera from the forest to the scrapyard.
Well, if the Baron can trigger that kind of blind rage and point him at whoever's pissing him off, that could make for a pretty effective weapon.
There's something else.
What? What's wrong?
I discovered the identity of the scientist who did that initial research. It was my father.
What?
He was in Haran, right at the start of the outbreak.
Wait, what?
I know. You're kind of famous.
We
Where's
knew
your
her dad
now?
was a scientist because we saw some of those tapes a few episodes back, but she's
I'm
saying
sorry,
he was
I
a
didn't-
part
I
of the
didn't mean
original
to-
experiments
He's with the
back in
Baron.
Haran.
So he works for him?
Not voluntarily. Slave labor.
That's what the tapes were saying. Yeah, like it were
He brought me with him when Haran
kind of
fell.
involuntary.
I lost a lot of good people I cared about there. So many good people. When you said you wanted me to get you out of here, were you talking about your father, too?
I was hoping. But to do that,
We have to kill the Baron. Let's just hope Camilo comes through with something we can use to take that bastard down.
Let's hope so. Good luck,
All right,
Kyle.
sounds good.
I'll let you know if I find anything else.
We gotta listen to some of her tapes, and then yeah, maybe we might put a pin in it, guys. Dang. So he was like giving our blood to other subjects, and it was enhancing like their physical attributes and everything else. That's what it makes it seem like. Talk to Camilla, which is probably not anywhere close by, right? Bro, they keep having me go across the map. When do I unlock fast travel? Doesn't this game have fast travel? The first game had fast travel, didn't it? But I don't know. That'll definitely be something that we resume off on. Let's see what the mission is. I guess the mission literally is... Oh yeah, talk to Camilo. Okay, so Olivia is gonna work with Dr. Camilo next time. It says, track down another Chimera, but this time I have something for her too. Knowledge is power. Now it's saying talk to Camilo. So that's what we'll be doing next time, guys. But having a lot of fun with this. I'm glad that Chimera fight. I love the Chimera fights. Well, some of them. That one that we had at the scrapyard I really enjoyed because there was like actually like open area. But these like this last one and then the witch that we fought on that foggy island, I'm not a fan of. There was a Chimera that we fought in the last episode that had the audio messed up. Which was a fairly fun Chimera to fight. But yeah, I'm always worried that it's gonna take up like too much of the video. So I'm glad this one didn't. But having a lot of fun with this. It feels like we are kind of like narrowing down on the Baron's whereabouts and really what he's doing in terms of like obviously like the gas attracting the Chimera, like what he was doing with like making like the red gas, even from just like the experiments and getting closer to it. We haven't ran into the Beast in a hot minute, so maybe the next time we'll run back into him. I'll be hyped for that. Other than that, guys, if you are looking for this uncut and early, along with a catalog of other exclusive content, you can find that down in the link below in the Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. That helps the channel tremendously. We're always trying to grow. And until next time, guys, you take it easy. Bye bye.